I do not want Dominicans to go about with their heads down. I do not want us to behave like people in despair or with no hope. We must instill a sense of purpose in our hearts and minds. We must ensure that as a country, we remain united in our purpose to rebuild our country. President Maduro and the people of Venezuela will help us. But if we do not remain united in purpose, recognizing that we have to put our differences aside to build our country, the generosity of our friends and partners will not manifest itself in the manner in which it should manifest itself.
With heavy winds, severe rain, and dangerous flooding, Tropical Storm Erika is wreaking havoc across the Caribbean. The violent storm washed out roads and destroyed homes on the island of Dominica.
Dominique, new form, we are one.
Make it bless, make it bless, make it bless.
We love you, Dominica.
Else crying.
From falling.
Somebody tell me how.
What can we do to ease their pain?
The pain, the hurt and pain.
How can we stop the rivers from reaching?
Well, that's a natural thing.
'Cause I know we will never be the same.
No. Tell me, what have you done to us? What have you done to my Dominica? So many people are suffering. Hey, sure.
But it's okay, things will get better.
Ooh, oh, 'cause I know we can always count on the Father. We are one.
There's no time to fuss and fight. We are one.
Together we must unite.
Oh, Dominica strong. There's no time to fast.
Together we must unite. Dominica strong. I think of the things we took for granted. Yeah. And now some of them will be no more.
No more. I think of the ones who are still missing. And hoping that they will be secure. Alright then.
And I wish I could take away the pain.
Wish I could put a stop to all the rain.
And I
Wish I could turn back the hands of time.
wish I could tell them it will be fine.
I know that some of you have passed away.
And I
know we'll see you again someday. Well, I'll get down on my knees and pray. Just wanna hear Dominica say, there's no time to fuss and fight.
we are one. Together we must unite. We are one.
Dominica strong.
We are one. There's no time to fuss and fight.
We are one. Together we must unite. We must unite.
Dominica.
Let's build it. Thank God for another day. Never forget every day that we gotta pray. Unity, keep it strong so we never stray. Won't succumb to the fear so we never fade. Yeah, we're in this together no matter the weather. Through chaos and drama we keep it together. Through natural disasters we fend for each other. We stand up, we rise up and help our brothers.
Raise our hand to your Father.
And we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We raise our hands
to your Father. And we praise you, we praise you, we praise you. We are one.
There's no time to fuss and fight.
We are one.
Together we must unite.
Oh, oh,
your meeting with Prime Minister Kerry this morning?
Yes, I first of all gave America's great concerns and support for the people of Dominica, and most importantly, I volunteered to help organize a relief effort where Americans can donate money and resources to help the people of this great country, and the Prime Minister allowed me to do that and has put me in touch with the right people in your government.
Great. Any timelines, any specific form of event in mind?
Well, the most important thing that we want to do is take advantage of the internet and social media in America to organize a platform to donate money and to make sure that it's donated in the right place. And the company that I'm affiliated with, Levick Communications, we will do this pro bono for no charge and help raise money. That's my priority at the moment.
Thank you very much, first of all, for the warm welcome which is extended to myself and my delegation. You know that the Prime Minister's been very engaged in this from day one. As you said, you've been in touch with him, and he indicated last Thursday or so that as soon as conveniently possible, that could be organized, that I should actually come and show some solidarity in a face-to-face way. So I was tasked to do that as soon as possible. I've been in touch with your minister, with the Secretary General, about trying to get that organized, and so we've come. We made a decision to provide an initial cash grant. He wants to do more, but he wanted us to put a face to it. As you were speaking, I recall a time when the Bahamas was under a lot of pressure internationally, and it seemed as if we were by ourselves. And a single statement made by CARICOM in New York, which said, "We support the Bahamas." It wasn't more than 2 or 3 minutes on television. And it may not have made a difference to the world, but to the country it made a difference, because people felt that somebody supported their cause. And that's the point of this for us, is we want to be sure that the people of Dominica know that we're thinking about them. We are, very saddened by the loss of so many lives, and we pray that they rest in peace. That the future of rebuilding is able to go ahead, and that you get the resources which are required. And we will do our bit to help and support both in cash and kind. So that is my mission here today, and I want to once again thank you for the warm welcome. I would say also that our community of Dominicans in the Bahamas have teamed up with the Rotary Club in the Bahamas to organize a fundraising effort and to provide additional support in addition to that which the government is providing. And I know that I bring greetings from them, because they were very concerned from the time the reports came through about what was going on in the land of their birth and where they were raised. So there's a spontaneous outpouring of support across our country for this, and we hope that our little bit helps to make it much easier in the passage to recovery. So thank you very much.
White Cool, Bully, land of many hills and mountains.
Dominica, you so tropical, so biblical, so article, so vital. We gonna build it stronger, yeah. We gonna build it better, yeah. We gonna build back the roads, build back the bridge, build a better life so that we can live.
It is my land, from Capuchin to Soufriere, Mambalaya River to fresh lake waters. It is your land, it's my land too, Cinderella.
In spite of all that we've been through, losing friends and loved ones too, just remember we're on your side and we'll be with you to the very end. We'll be there. We'll be there in the morning. We'll be there noon and night. We'll be there in your sorrow. We'll be there.
Dominicans in America, Dominicans in England, Dominicans all over.
We'll be there noon and night.
I think it was very helpful for us to meet. You know, our first intention foremost is to let him know that the hearts and minds of the Virgin Island citizens are with our fellow Dominican brothers and sisters here in the Caribbean, and we wanted him to know that that comes from the highest level of government, from our Governor Kenneth Mapp, myself, the Member of Congress for the Virgin Islands, Stacey Plaskett, as well as from our legislature. We had the majority leader of the legislature here, as well as private sector, Dr. Jolie, and Singapore Rescue, our Rotary, everyone who was here, representatives of the governor, Shelley Moorhead, and others were here to lend that support. And we really wanted to hear from the Prime Minister directly as to the impact this hurricane has had on them and how we can be supportive in that. We understood about the need for building materials, relocation, trauma support, medical support, and we're trying to do what we can. Representatives of the Dominicans United in St. Croix and St. Thomas were also present. They are bringing immediate relief efforts through containers that have already been filled and on their way being shipped down here to Dominica, but we also want a second wave of what's necessary. We're trying to connect with Home Depot as well as local agencies and the federal government to lend the help that's necessary for the long-term development. We know that this has been an enormous crisis for the people of Dominica. We really want to extend ourselves for the immediacy, but we understand that this is a long-term effort and we're going to be here for the long haul to get Dominica through what has been a tragedy that we will hope, will believe, turned into an opportunity for them to grow their economy, grow themselves, and of course we're already seeing how it has bound the people one to another as we move forward, and we're really grateful for this opportunity.
Okay, what's your next step? Do you go to
The
Washington?
next step for me in Washington is to meet with other members of Congress, particularly those members who represent the Caribbean communities in Miami, in New York City in particular. Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, Congresswoman Frederica Wilson in particular, we are going to be coordinating what efforts we can to provide technical support, to provide assistance from the U.S. government. We know USAID is already here on the ground, but how they can become a much larger force for development, and really to send the message to the United States Congress that this was in fact a tremendous tragedy.
Honorable Prime Dominicans to such short notice receiving me. I really do appreciate it. And my Prime Minister is very concerned. I mean, it's demonstrated by my presence here. On a personal note, I see the Minister of Sport is here, so I hope that something is in the air to drag me back in whites. So I put on some clothes and head out to Windsor Park. I don't think I have 100 here yet, so it's never too late. But yes, it's a devastation that the entire Caribbean, stands behind Dominica, and I've got quite a few friends here. There's some Trinbagonians here as well who are very happy that we are willing to do something. And I know that we have supported over the last couple of weeks. But I think we stand now in a position where we can bolster that support. And I know there was some request by CDOA, which has been granted by the previous cabinet. And I did not walk with that at prep, but I know it's on its way and it's being sorted back at home. And really and truly, whatever support we've given so far, I don't think that the new Prime Minister, I think right now he's willing to give a lot more. And as I said, I'm here to see what's happening. I would have first-hand information from your people on the ground, and as I said, we are one family in the Caribbean, and if you suffer, we suffer, and if we can pick someone up off the floor, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to go back and ensure that I take the right message back, and hopefully my people, and by extension, and I might be here on behalf of the Prime Minister, but I know the people of Trinidad and Tobago stand behind, because I had many phone calls and emails in whatever little way they can help. Unfortunately, it was not my remit at this present time, but I know that when I get back, the private sector and just friends, going to reach out in whatever way we can. So, not the greatest time, as I said. A cricket match would have been much better. But we are looking forward to see what we can do. Thank you for that.
Dominic, no fall, we are one.
Make it bless, make it bless, make it bless.
Love you, Dominica.
Girls crying. Dominica, we love you. We love her.
How can we stop the tears from falling?
Tell me how.
What can we do to ease their pain?
The pain, the hurt and pain.
How can we stop the rivers from reaching?
Well, that's a natural thing.
'Cause I know we will never be the same.
No.
Tell me, what have you done to her? What have you done to my Dominica? So many people are suffering. Hey, sure.
But it's okay, things will get better.
Ooh, 'cause I know we can all
wish I could tell them it will be fine.
I know that some of you have passed away, and I know we'll see you again someday. Well, I'll get down on my knees and pray. Just wanna hear Dominicans say, there's no time to fuss and fight.
We are one. Together we must unite. We are one.
Oh, Dominica strong.
We are one. There's no time to fuss and fight.
We are one. Together we must unite. We must unite.
Let's build it. Thank God for another day. Never forget every day. Yeah, we gotta pray. Unity, keep it strong so we never stray. Won't succumb to the fear so we never fade. Yeah, we're in this together no matter the weather. Through chaos and drama, we keep it together. Through natural disasters, we fend for each other. We stand up, we rise up and help our brothers.
Raise our hand to your Father, and we thank you, we thank you, we thank you.
We raise
our hands to your Father, and we praise you, we praise you, we praise you. We are one.
There's no time to fuss and fight.
We are one.
Together we must unite.
Oh, Dominique, Dominique.
There's no time to fuss and fight. No time.
Together we must unite. Dominica strong.
Thank God for another day, and don't you forget to pray. We won't succumb to fear, shall never give us more than we can bear. Come, let us lend a hand. Together we shall rise again. We shall rise again.
One thing about us Caribbean people is that we like to help each other out. We're almost family. And given the fact that we have a lot of people from this beautiful island living in the Virgin Islands, it's a given thing that we are going to assist in whatever which way possible. So I am glad that the Prime Minister took time from his very busy schedule to meet with us. And like I said before, and I'm going to keep saying it again, whatever type of assistance we can provide, we're here for you.
Tremendous progress in the cleanup of the Douglas-Chelsea Airport. One you would have seen the Friday morning, Friday the 28th of August, and the extent of work that has been done, it has been remarkable. I really want to thank Mr. Bardwell, the CEO of DASPA, and also Dayton Baptist, who has been here from the 27th, assisting, and many other people who have worked tirelessly. The regional council of Martinique, or Guadeloupe, sorry, have been very helpful. The men and equipment that they've sent, and also Gadakan's company has been very helpful in the process. So the first phase really was to clean up the runway, clean up the terminal building, and in an effort to get the Eastern Caribbean Civil Aviation Authority approval for aircraft landing. So far, we have gotten clearance for seaborne, for the Wing Air flights, and we've also gotten approval for the ATR 42, the Lead aircraft. In speaking to ECA today, and in looking at their inspection today, based on the conditions they set on us for approval for the ATR 72, they are indicating that they are satisfied that we have addressed those concerns, and they believe that they're in a position now to allow for the ATR 72 to land commercially, but that's to say with passengers. You would have seen a private jet there, which is a sign that the jets understand having different engines with the ATRs and they're here, so it's a sign that we can have also jets landing. The CEO of Liat is also here, and the captain, Liat's captain, the chief pilot, and the CEO has indicated that they're prepared to start landing. we're hoping that they could give us a flight tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow, Friday is the 10th, 11th? Friday the 11th. But certainly it says by Monday they will schedule flights. Monday, Tuesday, schedule flights into Dominica from both Antigua and Barbados. So Liat has been very helpful. They've been very flexible insofar as going according to the schedule set up by ECA, and they've been very helpful in facilitating Dominicans and visitors in and out of Dominica. So we look forward to hopefully tomorrow a Liat flight, but certainly by next week those flights will be scheduled. So we're very pleased. Obviously the next step is for the actual reinstatement of the damaged infrastructure. A number of the taxiways and of course the drainage system, the tarmac, all of these things have to be reinstated. The parking, the furniture in the entire terminal building, and also the navigational equipment, communication equipment that have been destroyed and damaged beyond repair. So we're hoping that by next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, I as Minister of Finance will be in a position to sign a contract for the effecting of those, for the restoration of the infrastructure. So once the Ministry of Works can finalize the estimates for these works, I'm on standby to sign this contract so we can start the reinstatement of those facilities.
I think it's been an absolutely unbelievable transformation, and all credit must go to, first of all, the Prime Minister for rallying the people of Dominica in their hour of need, and particularly here at the airport, Mr. Badwil, and all his team, I think, have done an absolutely remarkable job of getting the airport into a state where we at LIAC can start to operate flights again, and we're hoping to do that as early as next week.